Ever wonder if a girl is secretly into you but just isn't saying it out loud? The truth is, most women don't confess their feelings directly. They drop hints, subtle signs that you might be missing. If you've ever questioned, does she like me or am I imagining things, this video is for you. Women have a unique way of showing interest, from lingering eye contact to playful teasing, from finding excuses to be near you to mirroring your actions without even realizing it. And the best part? Once you know these signals, you'll never be left guessing again. In this video, we're breaking down 11 clear things girls do when they want you. If she's doing even a few of these, chances are she's hoping you'll make a move. Ready to decode her signals? Let's jump in. 1. She stands close, way closer than necessary. Ever notice how some people have a natural bubble of personal space? Well, when a girl is into you, that bubble suddenly shrinks. At least when it comes to you. If she consistently positions herself close to you, especially head-on, that's a major green flag. It's like she's subconsciously trying to erase the distance between you two. Think about it. If she wanted to keep things casual, she'd sit across from you at a table, right? But if she's interested, she'll choose the seat next to you, even if there's plenty of space. She might also inch closer when you're talking, or stand close enough that you could accidentally brush shoulders. These little moves are her way of saying, "Hey, I like being near you," without actually spelling it out. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Pay attention to what she does when you close the gap. Does she step back or does she stay right there, maybe even leaning in? If she holds her ground or gets even closer, she's feeling the chemistry just as much as you are. And if she subtly mirrors your body language, like tilting her head when you do or adjusting her stance to match yours, that's another telltale sign that she's tuned into you on a deeper level. This closeness isn't just about physical attraction, it's about emotional comfort. She wants to be near you because she feels safe, engaged, and interested. So next time you're hanging out with a girl and she keeps gravitating toward you, don't ignore the signs. She's probably hoping you'll make a move. 2. Her voice gets softer and just for you. Have you ever noticed that when certain people speak, they seem to pull you into their world? If a girl likes you, her voice might soften when she talks to you. And that's not by accident. This subtle change in tone is her way of creating a more intimate vibe, as if she's whispering a little secret just for you, even in a crowded room. Think about it, when people speak loudly, they're usually broadcasting to a group, but when someone lowers their voice, it signals a shift to something more private and personal. If a girl's voice gets softer when she's around you, it's her way of making the conversation feel exclusive, like it's just you and her, even if there are 10 other people around. There's also a psychological aspect to this. A softer voice naturally makes you lean in, listen more closely, and engage on a deeper level. Whether she realizes it or not, she's drawing you in, making the moment feel more personal and more intense. This is especially obvious when she laughs. If her laugh turns into a soft giggle or she speaks in a more playful tone, it's a strong sign that she's flirting with you. And here's a little secret. Girls don't use this voice with just anyone. If she's talking to her friends or coworkers in a regular tone, but suddenly softens her voice when she's speaking to you, you're special. She's subconsciously telling you that she enjoys talking to you and wants you to feel connected to her. So the next time you're chatting with a girl and notice her voice becoming gentler, pay attention. She might just be giving you a sign that she's interested. 3. She licks her lips. And not because she's hungry. All right, let's talk about one of the most classic yet often misunderstood signs of attraction: lip licking. If a girl licks or bites her lips while talking to you, she's doing way more than just moisturizing. This is a powerful, primal signal of attraction. First off, licking the lips draws attention to the mouth, the number one place you'd be looking if she wanted you to kiss her. Whether she realizes it or not, this move plays into your subconscious, making you more aware of her lips and, well, what you could be doing with them. But here's the fun part. She probably doesn't even know she's doing it. When someone is excited or nervous, yes, nervousness and attraction go hand in hand, their body reacts in little ways, like licking their lips or even parting them slightly while looking at you. These small gestures are like her body's way of saying, "I'm into you," without using words. Of course, context matters. If she just took a big bite of a donut and is licking off the glaze, that's probably just dessert doing its thing. But if she licks her lips while making eye contact with you, smiling, or even while laughing at something you said, ding, 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 that's a major attraction signal. And don't forget lip biting. If she lightly bites her lower lip while looking at you, she's definitely feeling the tension. It's a mix of nervousness, flirtation, and excitement all wrapped into one tiny movement. That's her way of subconsciously holding back a little, almost like she's teasing herself and you. So if you catch her doing this frequently when she's around you, you might want to take the hint. She's likely thinking about being closer to you. Maybe it's time to turn up the charm and see where things go. 4. That flirty smile that lingers. It's not just a friendly gesture. All right, let's talk about that smile. You know, the one that lasts just a little too long to be casual? If a girl is into you, her smile isn't just a polite everyday grin. It's warm, playful, and loaded with hidden meaning. It's like she's inviting you into her world without saying a word. Think about it. Most people smile out of politeness, like when greeting a cashier or thanking someone for holding the door. Those smiles are quick and functional. But when a girl likes you, her smile sticks around. She holds eye contact while flashing it, maybe tilts her head slightly, and if you're really lucky, you'll catch a slight giggle or her looking away shyly afterward. And let's not forget about the eyes. A true flirty smile isn't just about the lips. If her eyes light up when she smiles at you, if they crinkle just a bit at the corners, that's a real, genuine smile. She's not just being polite. She's enjoying your presence. Bonus points if she's smiling at you for no reason, like you just made a dumb joke and she's still grinning ear to ear. Another clue, the repeat factor. If she keeps coming back to that flirty smile, looking at you, grinning, and then pretending to be distracted, she's trying to get your attention. She wants you to notice her, and trust me, she wouldn't be flashing that heart-melting look if she wasn't interested. So if you catch a girl giving you that kind of smile, don't overthink it. Smile back, start a conversation, and see where it goes. She's practically throwing you a green light. 5. She's extra excited around you, even when you're not that funny. Ever notice how some girls just seem to light up when they see you? Like their entire mood shifts the moment you walk in? That's not a coincidence. That's enthusiasm, and it's one of the biggest signs she's into you. A girl who likes you will make it very clear with her energy. She'll greet you with a big, beaming smile, even if she's had a long day. She'll laugh at your jokes, even the ones that don't deserve a chuckle. Sorry, but you know the ones. And she won't just fake laugh. You'll see it in her eyes and the way she leans in when you talk, genuinely enjoying your company. But it's not just about reactions, it's about effort. If she's always eager to make plans with you, suggests fun things to do together, or makes a point to be where you are, that's a huge indicator of interest. She's not just being friendly, she wants to spend time with you. Here's another thing. When a girl likes you, she won't just sit back and let the conversation fizzle out. She'll ask questions about your life, what you like to do, and she'll remember small details about you. If she brings up something you casually mentioned days ago, that means she's actually paying attention. And let's not forget the physical signs. She might lean in when talking to you, touch your arm when laughing, or just find little ways to stay close. Enthusiasm isn't just in words, it's in body language too. So if a girl seems to glow in your presence, if she's always up for conversation and goes out of her way to engage with you, she's into you. And honestly, if she's making it that easy for you, don't waste time. Start matching that energy and see where it leads. 6. She's genuinely curious about you, not just making small talk. One of the biggest signs a girl is interested in you, she actually wants to know more about you. Not just where you work or what kind of music you like, but the little things that most people wouldn't think to ask. A girl who's just being polite might ask the usual surface-level questions like, how was your weekend? Or what do you do for work? But when she really likes you, her curiosity runs deeper. She wants to know about your dreams, your favorite childhood memory, what makes you tick. You might notice she asks follow-up questions, not just to be polite, but because she's genuinely interested in your answers. Maybe she remembers you mentioning your favorite band, and the next time she sees you, she brings up their new album. Or perhaps she recalls that you love hiking and suggests a cool trail she found. These little details show that she's been thinking about you even when you're not around. Another major sign, she listens, like really listens. When you talk, she's not just nodding along absent-mindedly. She's engaged, reacting, and even mirroring your enthusiasm. If she leans in when you speak, makes strong eye contact, and responds thoughtfully, that's a clear sign she values what you have to say. And let's talk about the subtle physical signs that go along with curiosity. If she tilts her head when you're speaking, plays with her hair while listening, or even unconsciously mimics your gestures, that's her way of being fully present in the conversation. But the real giveaway? If she remembers tiny details you mentioned days or even weeks ago, things you barely remember saying, that means she's been paying close attention. Trust me, most people don't do that unless they genuinely care. So if she's showing this level of curiosity, it's not just small talk, it's attraction in disguise. She's trying to connect with you on a deeper level, so don't brush it off. Ask her questions in return, show interest in her world, and see where the conversation takes you. 7. Flirtatious touching when she can't keep her hands off you. All right, let's get real. When a girl is into you, she'll find ways to close the distance between you two, and one of the most obvious yet playful ways she does this, flirtatious touching. Now, we're not talking about an accidental bump in a crowded room or a quick handshake. Nope, this kind of touch is intentional, light, and full of hidden meaning. Think about it. If she playfully taps your arm when she laughs, brushes lint off your shirt, even when there's nothing there, or rests her hand on your shoulder for just a second longer than necessary, she's not just being friendly, she's testing the waters and creating a spark. Sometimes these touches are subtle, like when she lets her knee lightly graze yours when sitting next to you, or when she accidentally leans in closer than necessary during a conversation. Other times, they're more obvious, like when she gives you a playful shove after a joke, or when she casually fixes your collar while standing way too close. These moments aren't random. They're her way of building chemistry and seeing how you respond. And here's the thing, women don't do this with guys they're not comfortable with. If she's initiating touch, it means she trusts you and enjoys being physically close to you. If she does it frequently, that's an even bigger sign that she's into you. So what should you do? Take note and play along. If she taps your arm, smile and tap hers back. If she leans in, hold eye contact and see if the tension builds. She's throwing you signals, so don't miss the chance to respond. 8. Inviting you into her space when she wants you closer. Personal space is a big deal, and when a girl actively makes room for you, it means she wants you right there next to her. This isn't just about seating arrangements, it's about her comfort level and attraction to you. Ever been in a group setting where she subtly moves a little closer to you? Or maybe she adjusts her position so she's facing you directly while ignoring the rest of the room? That's not random. She's creating a space just for the two of you. A classic sign is when she pats the seat next to her, nudging you to sit down. That's basically her saying, I want you near me, and I don't care who notices. She might even shift a little to make extra room or lean toward you when talking, signaling that she's totally comfortable sharing her space with you. And let's talk about proximity. When she's into you, she won't just stand beside you like any other person. She'll be close enough that you can feel her warmth, maybe even close enough that your arms brush against each other. If you notice her positioning herself near you again and again, take it as a green light. She's choosing you over everyone else. Another big giveaway? She doesn't flinch or move away when you get close. In fact, she might even step in a little further. A girl who isn't interested will create barriers, crossing her arms, looking away, or subtly stepping back. But if she's keeping the space open and even encouraging you to move in, that's a huge clue that she's digging your vibe. So, what's your move? Don't hesitate to step into her space when she invites you in. Sit next to her, lean in when talking, see if the chemistry builds. If she's making space for you, fill it. 9. Head nods and encouraging gestures when she's hooked on every word you say. You ever talk to someone and feel like they're just waiting for their turn to speak? Yeah, that's the worst. But when a girl really likes you, it's the opposite. She's locked in, hanging on every word you say, and making sure you know she's engaged. One of the biggest signs of this? The way she nods and reacts to you. When she's nodding along, leaning forward slightly, or saying things like, really? Or no way, tell me more. That's not just politeness, that's active encouragement. She's not just listening, she's invested in what you're saying. And let's not ignore the subtle mirroring. If she starts mimicking your gestures or copying your tone, she's subconsciously syncing with you. This happens when we feel a connection with someone, and it's a great sign that she's vibing with you. Here's another telltale sign, the way she reacts emotionally. If she gasps when you tell a surprising story, laughs extra hard at your jokes, even the corny ones, or tilts her head in curiosity, she's not just being polite. She's emotionally present in the conversation. Another big one, she doesn't check her phone or get distracted. If she's really into you, you have her full attention. No scrolling, no glancing around the room, just undivided focus on you. In a world where everyone is glued to their screens, that kind of attention is priceless. So, what's your move? Match her energy, keep the conversation flowing, ask her about herself, and see if the engagement stays strong. If she's giving you all these signs, she's basically saying, I love talking to you, keep going, and that's your cue to keep her hooked. 10. Tilting her head. Ever noticed a girl tilting her head slightly while talking to you? It might seem like just a small natural movement, but trust me, it's way more than that. When a girl tilts her head, she's signaling interest and engagement in the conversation. It's a classic subconscious move that makes her seem more open, inviting, and even a little flirty. This subtle gesture exposes her neck, a naturally vulnerable area, which means she feels comfortable around you. That's a big deal because people instinctively protect their vulnerable areas unless they feel safe and at ease. This move usually comes paired with strong eye contact, a soft smile, or even a raised eyebrow. If she does this while you're talking, she's not just listening, she's invested in what you're saying. It's her nonverbal way of saying, "Tell me more, I love hearing you talk." You might also see her tilt her head when she's laughing at your joke or reacting to something you said in a way that makes the moment feel more personal. Another thing to watch for is if she tilts her head when asking you questions. This means she's genuinely curious about you, your thoughts, opinions, and personality. She's not just making small talk, she's looking for a connection. If this head tilt happens often, combined with leaning in slightly, playing with her hair, or smiling warmly, it's a strong sign that she's into you. So next time you see this move, don't ignore it. Respond with some playful energy, keep the conversation going, and enjoy the connection she's trying to build with you. 11 nervous gestures. Some girls might come across as confident, but when they're around a guy they like, their body language often gives them away. Nervous gestures are one of the biggest clues that she's feeling something for you. These are small, involuntary actions that show she's excited, maybe even a little self-conscious in your presence. And that's a good thing. It means she wants to impress you. So what do nervous gestures look like? Well, she might play with her hair, twirling a strand between her fingers, or brushing it behind her ear more often than usual. She could be fidgeting with a necklace, adjusting her sleeves, or lightly touching her lips while she talks. Another common sign, she may keep adjusting her clothes, smoothing out her dress, or fixing her posture when you're around. These small actions aren't random. They're subconscious ways of making sure she looks her best for you. You might also notice her shifting her weight from foot to foot, tapping her fingers, or even biting her lip when she's talking to you. If she suddenly laughs and looks away after saying something flirty, that's another clear indication that she's feeling those butterflies. Even something as simple as playing with an object, twisting a ring, clicking a pen, or swirling a straw in her drink can be a sign that she's feeling that nervous energy that comes with attraction. These little tells aren't about being unsure of herself, they're actually about excitement. When someone we like is around, our energy levels go up and our body reacts in these tiny ways. So if you notice her doing these things, don't mistake it for disinterest. Instead, take it as a good sign she's feeling the chemistry. And now it's up to you to keep the connection going. Engage her in conversation, make her feel comfortable, and maybe even playfully tease her about one of her nervous habits. She'll love the attention, and it'll make the moment even more fun. Final thoughts. So there you have it, 11 undeniable signs that a girl is into you, whether it's the way she stands close, touches you playfully, or tilts her head while hanging on to your every word. These little gestures speak volumes. Attraction isn't always about grand declarations. It's often in the subtle, almost subconscious things she does around you. Now that you know what to look for, pay attention. If you're noticing multiple signs from a girl, chances are she's waiting for you to make a move. So what do you think? Have you seen these signs before? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on dating and attraction. See you in the next one.